Alrighty guys, so it has been a while, but we are back once more to do a showcase. Now this is very much long overdue, but trust me, your boy's gonna be grinding out the Rainbow Showcase over here on the global side, and then I also have a 55% showcase on my JP side, which I believe I will probably try to upload consecutively, so like this one will go up and then that one as well, because again, I really want to showcase both of them in, of course, you know, a Rainbow Star status one, but also, you know, a showcase for you free-to-play players out there who, again, maybe don't have this guy with a lot of dupes, or maybe you just really only have one copy of him and you really want to see him at a 55% level. Again, I'll try to be doing that consistently throughout, of course, whenever unit's easy A, and of course, if I don't have the unit, you know, there's nothing I can do there. But anyways, enough dilly-dally here. We do have, like I said, Evolution Blue Vegeta, or Transforming Evolution Blue Vegeta, I should say, fully easy 8. He is now the best, in my opinion, best leader for Pure Saiyans with 3 key, went 70% to all of the stats. After his easy 8, he is stupidly good. I would have to say that right off the bat. We do have equipment on him. It is only a level 3 defensive equip, but I'm probably going to end up changing that, you know, during the showcase, or I might even put equipment on him maybe after the showcase, but I'm probably going to end up removing that equipment from him because, again, it's a level 3 and I want to give this guy literally the best of the best. But anyways, he is very highly link leveled. I am trying to get him to level 10 links. He is pretty far away from being link level 10 because, again, usually with link leveling units, it does take a while, especially when you have transforming units, which he thankfully doesn't change any of his links when he transforms. But again, because I have some links stuck at 6 and 7, trust me, this happened with AGL LR Gohan. I had some level 10 links on him. I was feeling good, and it took me months to get this guy to level AGL LR Gohan to level 10 links. But besides that, this Vegeta is on a ton of category teams, which really does make him one of the most valuable units in the game, in my opinion. Not only because of his easy A now, but because on the multitude and plethora of categories that you can use this guy on. But of course, as I always do, I'm going to choose around 4 or 5 to specifically focus on, because again, I personally think those 4 or 5 categories will be where you will see this Vegeta be used more. And so without a further ado, let's go ahead, let's hop right in, and let's see what this Vegeta can do at the Rainbow Star Easy A level. Alrighty guys, so we are now on the Pure Saiyan team, of course, led by Vegeta himself. Now the friend is also rainbowed, so we're just gonna go ahead and see what he can do here. So wow, this guy is actually almost level 10 links too. He's only missing prodigies. Nice. So we do have some support here coming from this base Goku. I believe he's getting 30%. Yeah, so he's giving 30% attack and defense and 2 key, putting Vegeta's defense at 163k, almost 164k. So this Vegeta, he gets 150% attack and 100% defense at the start, and then he builds up an extra 100% defense with each attack performed. So essentially, this guy needs to get 4 attacks to really build up his full passive, which again is really not hard for this unit, considering the fact that, again, he does do 2 guaranteed additional attacks, which have a rare chance of becoming super attacks. So even though it is a very low percentage, it's actually 15%, the Vegeta can actually quad super in 1 turn if he really wanted to. So 3.2 million there. Again, nothing crazy. That's, again, by no means an absolutely, like, crazy, disgustingly good attack stat. But to me personally, this guy is really not built for damage until you get him to transform. That's typically what I've found with this unit is he's really not putting up that much impressive damage until he transforms into Evolution Blue. Because once he transforms into Evolution Blue, again, he has a crazy amount of crit chance built into him. So again, his damage really does skyrocket. But also, like, his attack stats really do just go up when he transforms. So again, in his base form is what I'm going to call it, you really shouldn't expect too much damage from him. He's, again, more of a unit built and geared towards defense. Alright, so the friend has done 2 attacks, and again, my Vegeta has done none. His defense has now jumped up to 199k, which is really good, because again, he raises his defense on his super attack, and then keep in mind, he has the potential to quad super. It's not, of course, guaranteed that he's going to quad super, but he does at least have the potential. Now, my Vegeta, again, without any support on rotation, and with the exact same links active, Tournament of Power, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle, he is at 135k defense. Again, that may not seem as super impressive, but again, you know, this Vegeta, like I said, is just really a unit that turn 1, he may not seem super, like, uber broken, because, again, he has to build up that extra defense, in my opinion, to really outstand as a unit. So, again, you really got to be careful with him the first turn that he's on, because literally once after that, he should be completely fine. So we did do the 4 attacks there, so that basically means Vegeta is now fully built up. And then, of course, we're only targeting Gohan here because, again, he has a guaranteed dodge, and that's going to allow us, again, to fully build up the Evolution Blue Vegetas. And then with the additional super attack there, again, very, very common thing for Vegeta. And we have all of the supports here on this rotation, which is a little bit annoying because the one time I need him to be on rotation with the unit, like, last turn would have been a great turn to have version Z Goku there, but no. They just decided, hey, we're not gonna be on rotation. We're just gonna go ahead and do our own thing here. And speaking of which, man, Turles, a unit that I brought here, is actually confirmed now to get his EZA, which to me is extremely good news because that guy is rainbowed for me. Turles was actually one of my first ever rainbowed units. Seriously, like, I rainbowed him when he returned on Global with the AGL Zamasu banner. That's literally when I rainbowed him. When he decided to come back to Global Dokkan. So we do have my Vegeta. He went ahead and transformed. Again, Vegeta's transformation condition has now been buffed. Before it, I believe it was a 30% chance, and then after his EZA, it's now been bumped up to a 40% chance to transform, starting from the 4th turn. And we pretty much share almost every single link with the LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, who I think we basically, yeah, gave him all of his links, considering that he's also linked up with UI Goku here. But his defense is 169k. Keep in mind that when this guy transforms into his Evolution Blue state, he gets 100% defense on super attack. So on top of his ridiculous levels of defense, this guy is getting another 100% on super. So he's doubling his defense. Literally, his defense is 340k, essentially, after he super attacks here. And I want to tell you this, there is no support on rotation. There is no support, and he's going to have 340k plus. Because I forgot to mention that he also still raises his attack and defense for 1 turn. So he's literally getting 340k defense, literally for free when he super attacks. Then he's getting a 30% raise from his 169k defense, which I'm just gonna go out on a whim and give him like 30k, like even if I lowball it to hell and give him only like 30k, like that puts him close to 400k defense. And I'm not even counting in the additional super attacks that he has built in, which also have rare chances to be super attacks. So again, this Evolution Blue Vegeta is just so stupidly good. Alright, so we're going to finish off the Pure Saiyan team here with a very heavily supported turn. Again, we're getting 30% defense from the base Goku there. Turles is not giving defense. Turles should be only giving attack. Yep, so just 3 key and 40% attack. And, yeah, dude, his defense fully built up is, with support, of course, at 300k, which, again, every single time he super attacks, he's getting a 30% of that. So his defense afterwards, I mean, it's going to be looking good. It should be close to 400k. Like, I mean, it really should. Again, his attack stat, again, is not that crazy. Again, 3 million or close to 4 million if you really want to highball it. It really isn't that impressive nowadays, but again, his defense is what really makes him shine. Because again, that double super there, like that's really, really good. So for me, I am more than impressed by this Vegeta so far. He has just been an absolute like legend in the making. So Um, let's just keep on going, and let's head on over now to the next one. Alright guys, so we are now on a 200% leader skill, courtesy of Majin Vegeta's leader skill, which is, of course, Vegeta's family, Vegeta's family won 70% to all stats, and then it's an extra 30% if you're on Gifted Warriors, which of course, this Vegeta is on. And we also have 40% support coming from the Xeno Super Saiyan Vegeta, putting our start of turn defense without any build up at 173k. So, without even building up a single bit of his passive, this Vegeta is starting out with close to 200k defense on Majin Vegeta's team, which is, of course, a 200% leader skill lead, which, I'm gonna be honest, is, I don't think, or like something outlandish to think of this unit being on. This, dude, trust me, we are not going to see Vegeta looking better than on this team right here. Like, dude, this Majin Vegeta's team is so stupidly good, dude. It really is. Dude, I love Majin Vegeta. Ever since I started using him, I would honestly say, trust me, I do think Ginyu is still better. Well, specifically, we're talking about JP, because again, he's not technically out on Global, but Ginyu to me still feels better, especially when you can get him into Ginyu Goku. But for me, honestly, Majin Vegeta will just stay at number 2. I really don't see the slander that people like to give him. To me, Majin Vegeta just feels too good. So take with that what you will, but I will stand by my decision to stick with Majin Vegeta, even if I have to die on that hill. Alright, so we have 6 out of 7 links here. Defense only after building up one of his 4 attacks that he has to do. No, it's 5 attacks, because he gets 20%. My bad. Don't listen to me. I can't do math. Really, man? I messed that up. A very simple thing that I admit, dude, it's 20% defense up to 100%. Yeah, it's 5 attacks. Oh my god, I'm a potato. But, yeah, dude, so he's already at, whoa, what was that, 221 with, yeah, well, most of his links active. Yeah, 221k defense. I'm actually going to go ahead and float off that Evolution Blue Vegeta, because, again, I do want to keep him with support fully built up. So, we should be able to see him fully built up next turn. Because, again, Bojack is an immortal enemy. He's never going to die. And if this Vegeta, again, does 4 attacks, 4.7 million is pretty good. I mean, he is a little bit shy of a 5 million attack stat. He did do another super attack here. Is this Vegeta going to show off? Please show off. Do triple super, baby. Okay, he didn't triple super, but he did double super, so I mean, his defense is fully built up. He double supered. He double raised his defense. I do not have my calculator with me. I couldn't tell you what his defense was, but if I had to guess based off of it being 221k, fully built up with support, double supering, this guy's defense I think could be around 400k or maybe even pushing 450k. Like, I mean, you guys are seeing it right there for yourselves. Like, this guy is stupidly good. It is, like, not even funny. This guy is, dude, he's really a different kind of animal. I am just absolutely been blown away by, the EZA for this unit. He's just, again, a unit that I can't praise enough. He's just so fun to use. And again, almost everybody has this unit. Like, this guy's been out for so long. And so, you know, them finally EZAing this unit who, again, has been in people's boxes. I mean, even before his EZA, he wasn't terrible, but he necessarily really wasn't a unit that you would really honestly want to run, if I'm being completely honest. He was just like kind of like a second option that you needed to if you really had to. But, I mean, now with this EZA, honestly, he's been like a main staple unit on my team. Alright, this kind of sucks because he did transform and we're not going to be able to see him fully built up. But I would imagine Because again, on a 170% lid team, we saw a fully built up Rainbow Friend Vegeta get to like 300k, and then with 40% support on a 200% leader skill, I would say that Vegeta fully like built up is like pushing 400k without even supering. If I were to guess, but we do at least have him transformed here. So we're gonna go ahead and put him in the middle there, so we can get 5 out of 7 links. Defense is exactly, dude, it's 209k. He gets 100% of that on super. He literally gets 100% of that on super. His defense is gonna be 400k after he super attacks. Like we're not even counting the 30% he gets. Like this Vegeta, man. And a 4.3 million attack stat. I mean, I'll take it. Because keep in mind that guy is also building up crit chance. And when he's fully built up, double super, by the way, so his defense is now, I would say, pushing 500k. He builds up a 70% chance to crit. Like, this guy's going to be critting like no tomorrow. So, there we go. Double super by him. Again, I would imagine this guy's defense afterwards is pushing 500k. And I've seen this guy quad super before. So, again, if you want to talk about power creep, I mean, look no further than this guy, because, he's really putting the power in power creep. So, anyways, let's go ahead now, and let's move on to the next category team with this Vegeta. Okay, guys, so now we are on the Realm of Gods team, of course, led by the Int UI Goku. So we don't have any support here, and this is a 160% led team, by the way. The Majin Vegeta one was, of course, 200%. Pure Saiyans was 170. Now we're going to look at a 160% led team. So, anyways, defense is 129k. Again, that is without building up any part of his passive. Again, not the craziest ever, but, you know, like I said, before we were on, you know, on a 170% lead team with support. We were also on a 200% leader skill, which of course is going to give a much more massive buff. And we did have support there as well. But again, excuse me, I do want to kind of look at Vegeta on a variety of teams, just so that you guys can really begin to see what he's going to be like in certain teams and in certain scenarios. Because again, not all the time you're going to be able to have him with, you know, a 200% leader skill or a 170% leader skill. You know, just some people just may not, you know, have access to those types of leader skills. So for me personally, I do think it's very, very important that we go ahead and see him in a variety of teams, which again, I do think we are actually getting to see in this video right here. Now we do have support here coming from Int Vados, as well as that, I believe she's the West Supreme Kai or the South Supreme Kai. I don't know, man. I don't really know my Kais all that much. They never really played a huge part in the Dragon Ball show, except for Kibito Kai, the pervy old Kai, Elder Kai, and like, yeah, I think just Supreme Kai in general. But even then, you know, like they didn't really, you know, I mean, they really didn't do much in the show. Alright, so I think we only did 1 or 2 attacks so far, which does jump our defense up quite a bit, as you guys can tell. Again, there's no support here. I'm not getting any sort of support. This is coming straight from Vegeta himself. I think we actually only did 1 attack, if I remember correctly. I know we literally just did the turn not too long ago, yet I somehow managed to forget. It's a very, very common phenomenon called being dumb. Alright, so 300k, or 3 million. My brain is not working. But the double super there, along with the 3 attacks, so we've done 4 attacks, 200k defense, double super, defense well over 250k at that point. Don't let me struggling to form words give you the wrong impression of this unit. This unit, even on a 160% led team, by the way, that rotation, like I said, had no support, so that's just Vegeta doing his own thing. Just really goes to show you how stupidly good this EZA Vegeta is. He is just, again, putting up really good numbers, both defensively, maybe not offensively. Again, not the craziest numbers ever. We've seen better numbers from EZA units, but again, overall, I mean, he's just been super, super impressive throughout this entire run. both when he does have support and when he doesn't. So again, we are going to give him a turn here where he does have support. I believe he's getting 60% from Vados, because Vados gives it to Realm of Gods, which is 1, Siblings Bond, Bond of Master and Disciple. So that's 3. So yeah, he is getting 60% attack and defense from Vados here. And we're not going to get... Okay, yeah, so we're not getting anything from Vados. So, yeah, dude, 336k defense, again, on a 160% led team. This just really goes to show you how freaking good this guy is fully built up. Again, because I do think this guy is now fully built up. So, you know, he is, needless to say, looking pretty good. And those crits are also coming into play. Jesus. And I don't even think I went too crit heavy with my Vegeta. And then, of course, the double super there, putting his defense well over 400k at this point. And unfortunately, this Kefla Dokkan event is now dead. Though this super attack should literally do nothing. Yeah, double digits, of course. Yeah, guys, I don't know really what else to say. Other than, yeah, Vegeta's been super freaking impressive. I mean, what else can I say? He's just easily one of their best designed EZAs ever. Like, there's really no way of, like, slicing it. He's just a different kind of beast, is really all I'm gonna be saying over and over again, because he really is, man. He's just too stupidly good. So anyways, let's head on over now to the final category team with this Vegeta. Alrighty, guys, so with the final category team we're gonna go ahead and look at is Siblings Bond, which is a team that really doesn't get showcased all that much, but it kind of gives us like a full, you know, scope view of Vegeta, because again, we did a 200%, 170%, 160%, and now this is a 150% leader skill, kind of going full circle here. Now, I could have done a 130% led team, but again, at that point, I mean... No, I mean, to my imagination, I don't really think anybody really would run a 130% led team, especially when it's like to defense. 150% is usually where, like, that's like the lowest you should go. Unless, of course, you're running like a specific team like Gifted Warriors. I really wouldn't recommend doing a 130% led team. But anyways, I'm getting distracted here. So we're on, of course, Siblings Bond. Defense at the start is 132k, but we do have 40% support coming from the GT Trunks and Goten, who, of course, give 40% to Vegeta's family and Goku's family. And, of course, Vegeta being Vegeta family, he's going to be getting that buff. Again, Vegeta needs to do a total of 5 attacks to fully build up his attack, or not attack, my bad, his defense. He needs to do a total of 5 attacks. So hopefully we can go ahead and do at least 4 attacks here. Hopefully he doesn't kill this Tech Majin Vegeta too fast, because again, I really want to see what this guy's defense is like, almost fully built up. Because again, we did like literally see him like, I think, like transform several times before he was like fully built up. We did see him, I think, fully built up in the last team, but again, I wasn't too sure, but I'm pretty sure he was, because again, he was at like over 300k defense. So I mean, I would imagine that's him fully built up. Alright, so of course we did do the 4 attacks with Vegeta here. That means he really only has to do 1 more attack, and then of course he's going to be completely fine. I am actually going to try to float off some support here. Oh, dude, this is a really good turn for this Evolution Blue Vegeta. Yeah, 220k defense. Because he is getting, what, 120% defensive support coming from MVP 17 and Vados right there. Yeah, let's go ahead and float him off, because I do want to get him on rotation with, of course, the AGL Vegeta, who honestly is this guy's best friend. And thankfully, because of the way that, you know, they're designed, Evolution Blue Vegeta, again, you do want to put in slot 1 so we can take those hits. And then, of course, Vegeta is more of a slot 2 unit, where you do want to put him, you know, in the second slot, so then he gets super attack, especially when he transforms, gets that defensive buff, and then just continues on doing his additionals, getting crits, and all of that good stuff. So, I mean, so far so good. We're just kind of breezing through this Dokkan event here, which may or may not be a bad thing, because, again, my main gripe with Dokkan events nowadays is they're really not that hard, man. They're, like, so pathetically easy that makes it sometimes a little bit difficult to showcase, especially when they decide to do that. like insta crit and insta kill the enemy. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and float off the support here. Again, our defense is 237k. Without the 40% support, I think our defense would be around maybe 200k, just like really lowballing it. Around 200k, which is, again, for being on a 150% lead team, is still really, really good. But again, we do want to see him without too much support. That's why I decided to keep Int Vados and Android 17 on rotation together, because that's basically going to ensure us, you know, being able to look at Vegeta here without any support. So this is going to be Vegeta's last attack that he needs to be doing to go ahead and build up his full rest of his defensive passive. So again, Vegeta is now fully built up. So I think we should be able to get at least maybe one more rotation with him, with, again, his best linking partner with him as well. So next rotation, it should be the other Trunks and Goten leader, and then, of course, the two Vegeta. So we're going to be looking good. I don't think they'll be able to kill Majin Vegeta. Maybe. Hopefully not. Actually, I'm not too sure. I'm a little worried now. I am very, very worried because, needless to say, dude, I could have jinxed this so hard. Please don't. No. That's exactly what I didn't want. No. Stop. Please. Okay. I think we still should be good. I swear, please. Oh, why? Why is everyone critting? Dude. He's dead. I'm pissed. Oh, good lord. Why? Why? Alright. I think that's the game's way of saying, like, F you in layman's terms. So anyways, let's go ahead and let's head on over now to the breakdown portion of the video. Alright, so I'm not even going to beat around the bush here. This Vegeta, in my opinion, is easily either the best EZA-TUR in the game, or he is one of the best. I really don't see any argument for why he isn't. The only reason I can see you argue that he's not is because of, like, the fact that he can be very vulnerable turn one. Because, like I said, he's building up his defense. He can be a little bit exposed turn one, but again, usually after he super attacks and he's building up that defensive passive as well as raising his defense, he's pretty much usually fine afterwards. Like, there's really nothing that can hurt him. So, I mean, he's just that good, man. Like, I'm like struggling to say stuff here, but he's just good. He's really, I think, the ideal EZA unit that we want, taking an old-ass unit and then just making them spectacular. Like, Vegeta is what I want for every single EZA unit moving forward. I literally want every single unit to be what he is. And that's got me thinking about this guy right here, Turles. Little bit of a deviation here, but again, he is such a blank slate for Dokkan, just like Vegeta was before his EZA, that I am so excited to see what they're gonna do. Because if they made Vegeta easily one of the best units in the game, and I'm not joking about that in terms of TURs, not LRs. Again, I do like to separate them. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do for Turles. If he's anything like Vegeta, he's gonna be stupidly busted. Again, Vegeta does so many additional attacks. Even if he only has a rare chance of double supering or like doing multiple super attacks, we've seen him do multiple super attacks in a row before. I think he did like a triple super, I think, maybe in this video. I'm not too sure, but for sure he's on multiple double supers. Again, the 15% chance really doesn't stop him. He, for me, off camera, has like quad supered for me before. Like, it is rare because, again, it's a 15% chance, but he still has that in his pocket. And don't get me started on when this guy transforms. He's like legit a defensive god. He gets 100% of his defense on super attack, which he can get up to like 200k defense. Plus, he's still raising his defense on his super attack, and I've seen this guy, again, double, triple, quad super in a turn. So, he's just so impressive, and before we go ahead and end the video, I do want to go ahead and do this to him. I do want to go ahead and give him a sticker. Again, I usually only give out stickers to units I truly, truly love and adore, and again, this Vegeta he has got to be one of those units. Like, he is so amazing. And that sticker effect, man, that is one dope ass sticker effect. Oh my god, I love how it's like coming at you. That I should have probably worded that a little differently. But all right, let's look at what it looks like here. Oh, now that is sexy. Oh, I'll tell you what, that is got to be one of the best sticker effects. I'll tell you what. God damn. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. You guys can let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this Vegeta. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the content, make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. We do post daily content over here. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.